Hi y'all, Tracy's Kitchen and Appalachian Adventures. Outdoors today. It's so beautiful out here. Okay, real pretty. So I want to talk about in this video the wealth transfer, the wealth of the Gentiles. Where's my check? Where's your check? Now they've been talking about this. I first heard about this about 20 years ago, and now they're advertising it as usual. As usual, the ministries are advertising it even more. They're taking a sacred principle or something God has put in His Word and advertising it. Okay, no surprise there, right? It comes from Proverbs 13:27. Says the wealth of the sinner is laid up for the righteous. Now, like I said, I don't have any issue with the word. I don't have, God does say that, okay? I have issue with the marketing and exploitation of His word. That's what my issue is. And like I said, I've heard this for about 20 years ago, and it's being marketed now that just before Jesus comes back, He's going to have a massive wealth transfer. Okay. Now I don't know how the Lord's going to do it. I don't know when, and I don't know how He's going to do it. Okay. That's His business. Okay, is He going to hand anybody a check? Is He going to hand me a check? I don't know. Okay. Now, if you're a viewer and you're a Christian and you're listening to that in particular, you're going to say to yourself, ooh, ow, God's going to give me a check. He's going to give me some crazy money sometime in the future. That's what you're thinking. Okay? And even though you need the money right now, your children need vitamins right now, you need school supplies right now. And you know what? God knows you need those things right now. You know, the word says that God knows you need these things before you even ask Him. Okay? Now, see, the advertisement of God's word is mainly psychological. They are appealing to your emotional. It's called emotional appeal. Now, we learned that in the 7th and the 10th grade, and I'm sure you dumb kids don't know what I'm talking about. Dumb kids and dumb Christians don't even know what I'm talking about. But it's called emotional appeal. Appeal to your emotions. And that's going to definitely appeal to women because, number one, we're very emotional. We're more emotional than men, and we usually control the money more so than men. So it's going to get us emotionally excited. Ow! We're going to get a check. Okay? And we're going to wait for God to send us a check. Is God going to get somebody to send us a check? Is the government going to send us a check? Is the owner of JCPenney's or Amazon going to send us a check? Good question. Okay? And so we're going to send the crazy money to the ministries that are marketing it. We're going to send them some crazy money because we want to be in good standing with God. So we're going to send them $100, $200, $300, whatever, because we want to be in good standing with God. We're going to say, well, Lord, if you're going to give us this money transfer, guess what? I gave $100 or $200 to so-and-so ministry. So I'm in good graces with you, right? Okay. So, so you can give me some crazy money too if you want it, okay? And so we're willing to pay for hope, right? Because we're stupid Christians, okay? And they know you're going to send crazy money to them every time they talk about this wealth transfer. You're going to get excited. You're going to get very, very excited. And you're going to send them some crazy money. Highly emotional appeal. Okay, see, they got their money already because they've been having it for the last 20 years. They already got 20 million, 40 million, 60 million, $1 billion and up. Okay, so the question is, are they going to get the lion's share of the money? I mean, if Jesus hands out $30 million, are they going to get 29? Oh, is Jesus going to give us $50 or $10? I mean, what's $10? That's what, gas money, okay? That's the question. Are they going to get the lion's share of the money? Okay, and so you're going to keep giving more money to them. The more money they talk, the more time they talk about it. Okay, what will we do with this money? Okay, will we help the poor? Will we transform the ghetto? I can answer that question. No. Okay, will we change? Will Filipinos stop eating garbage? Will we give them some fresh food? Will the American Indians stop living in the swamps? Will we build housing for the homeless to make a serious dent in the homeless issue? How long do we have to wait? Do we have to wait 15, 20 years until our children are grown? How long do we have to wait? Okay, see, right now, and the Lord knows that there's enough wealth in the Christian community to transform the ghetto, which they are not, to make a serious dent in the homeless problem, which they are not, to get houses and decent food to these extreme pockets of poverty in the United States, in Mississippi, Illinois, Alabama, and such states as that. Why aren't they marketing wisdom? Because the Lord said in Proverbs, above all get wisdom, above all get understanding. We need wisdom to deal with this money if we're going to get a lot of money. Okay? Now, it's doubtful that anybody's going to be wise with that money. What's the truth? We're going to be selfish and we're going to consume it upon our own lust, and the Lord knows that. That's why I think the interpretation of that is, he says the wealth of the sinner is stored up for the righteous. I think that is an ongoing thing that the Lord has been doing for centuries. I think it is ongoing. He's not going to hand out 20 million and give 15 million to such and such ministries and only give us $1. Okay, I think it's been an ongoing thing. I've heard testimonies of people who have lived in houses that did not pay for. They have cars they did not pay for. I personally, somebody gave me a whole lot of baby furniture, including a very nice crib, when mine was born, and I didn't even pay for anything for it. Just gave it to me for free. So people just give you stuff. Okay, so the Lord, gave me a lot of stuff over the years. Okay, so I think this is an ongoing thing. I think that's the way I interpret it, that God has been doing it for centuries. But what they're saying is that before Jesus comes back, that he's going to take the wealth of the sinner and transfer it to the righteous. And who's going to get the lion's share, y'all? Will you get $1, $20, or $20? Okay. The Lord's given me a lot of witty inventions and so on and so forth. God is always going to do that. He's always good. He's always going to do stuff like that. But they're marketing it now. And so, you're going to say, is God going to send me a check? Well, where's your check, y'all? But they got their money. And like I said, you're going to send them crazy money because you want to remain in good standing with the Lord. Okay, so you're going to send them some crazy money. They're going to get more money. They're going to say, well, I told you so. Okay, I told you so. Okay, but I personally think this says the wealth of the sinner is laid up for the righteous. Proverbs 13:27. I think that's been ongoing for centuries. I think God's been doing it for centuries. Why? Because he's good. Have a nice day.